y'all, I'm out of breath from laughing. We've been on the phone with Rob. This is what took us so long. I'm blaming it all on Rob. I'm throwing him under the bus and then rolling the bus back and forth. Okay. He called, he sent us a message, which was funny. And then we sent him back a message. Well, no, I called him. And then we said some funny things together. And then after that, we hung up. And then Jeremy sent him a message. And then after that, he didn't understand Jeremy's spiritual journey message.
20 seconds before the show.
Right. And so he said, what does that mean? Said another way. And so we didn't have time because I can't put my earrings, the studs in. I can put the other earrings in. But that's another thing. But let me get back on track.
Wow.
I just want to let you know why it said you're waiting on us was because our son, Rob, cruising on the high seas and travel, was at work, not working, mind you. He was texting us funny stuff. And it was funny. So in a way, back to the story, back to the show. I did another squirrel moment.
You're coming to the show finally.
Finally.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Breaking news. I'm not going to wait till everybody gets in or whatever. I'm just going to throw it out there because this is our city. And we had it first because we're on the city, not city council. What do you call that thing? Some kind of council.
The community page for our town, Galveston.
Yeah, but we're also one of the people that get invited to things that's happening down at the terminal. I don't know what community.
It's a Facebook group or community or something.
It's something that they invite us to go down and check out all the constructions and all of that. Okay, back to the point. We got this before anybody else got it. It was another guy from Galveston that he saw that got it.
I-45 now, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's I-45 now is a news outlet since we don't have a news station.
Independent news outlet.
Yeah. And so we met him down at the port. He took our picture and all of this kind of stuff. But that back to the point. This is the break. Okay, wait. Let me cue it up. Okay. Marsha and Kirk were talking about people fighting over chairs. And Kirk did a funny thing. He said they were in the spa and somebody had left their stuff on the chair, or whatever. And he went and moved it and was confronted by the people. And he said, oh, I thought this was the stuff that came with the chair, all of this other people's stuff. And I thought that was genius. Kurt, that was a genius thing to say because I was looking at one of the bigger channels, and I don't mean say bigger channels because we're all big channels. I just get that from listening to some of you all say it was one of the bigger channels. But I was watching another YouTuber, and he got fallback from saying what I would say. The way I would say it was pick your battles. Like when the man got jumped on the elevator. I know y'all probably saw him talk about this because he got fallback from saying, because people were saying, well, if some kids are doing wrong, you should be able to say, don't do that and da-da-da. Are you kidding? The way kids are today? Seriously, I wouldn't say anything. I would probably mace them. No, just kidding. No, I would not mace your kid, my kid, anybody's kid. But wait.
What about pepper spray?
I would not pepper spray anybody's kids if they were doing wrong on a cruise and they were going to beat me up. But
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm with the other channel, the big channel, that said, I still believe you pick your battles. You don't sit there and say anything back to anybody. However, I do, if I have my cane attached to my rollator, because there's a cane holder on my rollator, and if I have that on my rollator, guess what? I'm gonna get my little cane. Well, it's not bigger than this, though. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna show them the mother eyes. And I'm gonna say, look, don't do that. And I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna tell your parents. I'm gonna say, go get your parents and bring them to me. I'm in rooms, cabin such and such. Knock on my door. And I will tell your parents what I told you. Now, because I'm that old that I can spread that wisdom around. Now, I do have a video out from days back, from years back, when fights were being broke out on the cruise ship. And I sit there and I talk to my people. I said, if you want to have a fight, go to a local gym. You know, the gym that people pay money to go learn how to box and wrestle. I did put that video out, and I'll share it again with you, because I believe if you pay X amount of money and on an XL class, you're paying X amount of money. You are, to get on that ship, because XL classes are not cheap.
Nope. And
you want to fight in the terminal. Now this fight that we're going to show you
after the cruise,
yeah, off the Jubilee. Show them what we're talking about.
This happened Saturday morning.
My phone goes off from the city talking about this.
Yep.
There's no sound, but I can imagine what the sound. You see that little girl? There's
kids right there.
Yeah. And you see the people, the porters, they're looking. And then they got this one
security guy watching. He's going to run up real quick.
And then he's going to stop.
Look, him, there he goes. Right here. He's going to run up.
And then he's going to stop. He said,
and then I don't see him no more except to stand on the outside of the crowd, not helping the person that is being kicked on the ground at all.
No,
nobody reached down to help him.
He stopped.
Nobody.
He pulled back.
Not even the agents.
The job was too big.
Yeah. There's two more agents on the left-hand side. Do you see anybody bending down to render aid to the person that's being kicked? No, you don't.
Let me tell you this. This is something else. They even attacked
4 people kicking him at the same time. Nobody reached down to help him.
Okay. In the news article, they even attacked the customs people, because when you get off that ship, you're in custom territory now.
Yep.
In Galveston. I don't know what it's like. I know Miami. I don't know. I've been out of Miami. I've been out of Port Canaveral, but in Galveston, I know for a fact customs is there. And so in a way, they attacked customs. 24 people are banned from getting on Carnival. So does that work or not? Who knows? But I do know that if you want to fight, you should get a trampoline in your backyard. Yeah, and jump on it. Just if you just got to kick or
Yeah.
or jump down on something, get a trampoline.
Or if you got to fight, go join a gym.
Go join a gym.
Maybe you might make it big in the UFC and make millions of dollars. Then you can go on the penthouse suite on the cruise and not have to be bothered with the general population.
But you still have to get off, and you still might fight.
Oh yeah, you still got to disembark. You know, the same situation would be there, but hey, at least you would have enough money to bail yourself out of jail.
I don't know, but I'm just saying,
you would have bail money.
You got to stop this fighting and do something else with your time.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to thank everybody that came out and watched Can't Stop Walking and his beautiful wife, Norma. You know,
good show.
Their little marriage is like our little marriage. She dresses him and I dress Jeremy, and they like to cruise, and she likes it when he's at work like I do. And it's so much like us. I tell you, it was a very good show. If you didn't watch it yesterday, but we had a lot of views. But if you didn't watch it yesterday, go back and watch it after the show. Or no, not after the show, because foodies come on after us. Watch it sometime because it's entertaining.
Leave a hashtag replay in the comments.
Yes, and for those that did come in, I had to leave because we had a little emergency yesterday. I had to leave because I've told you guys, you know, I'm transparent.
Yep.
Our son Elijah, he has DMDD and ADHD. And yesterday he had a meltdown. So we had to call his therapist, and they had to come out and on a Sunday, and they had to come out and talk with him. And since he's the only one that knows how to push buttons on this thing, I went back there, and I was back there back and forth, you know. And he went to school today, but yesterday was a rough day for the family. And but we're here, and you're here,
and we're still alive to tell the tale.
And we thank you for being here.
And thank you everybody who's been praying for our son and our situation and his mental health. Yes. Thank you.
And then I watched everybody this morning as always. And then when I got to Kurt, I keep mentioning Kurt and Marsha. Kurt and Marsha's poll question was, have you ever been on a game show on a cruise? And we have. We have been on the Love and Marriage show.
Oh, snap. I didn't know you was going to go into it like that. But
yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Here we are on stage on the Carnival Breeze on my very first cruise.
And look, this was right after the restart. And guess what? That's Jeremy right there. He wasn't big like he is now, y'all. He's been eating so much on a ship or whatever. But and then I posted it on all of our social media, except for X and what's that other thing? Twitter.
Yeah. We just posted on our 2 Facebook groups, Go Live Together and Cruising is Fun Anytime. Be sure to catch the whole clip, but here's a little piece of it.
Yes.
Just like this.
And Cookie was our
game show buzzer noise. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, starting with our new, put that pin down, girl, put that pin down. Look at she trying to cheat. Starting up here with our newlywed couples. Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa and Matt. Alyssa, when did you first meet Matt?
At work.
At work.
Yeah.
Where is work?
I work for a military base.
Oh, thank you so much. Are you in the military? Thank you so much. Matt, when and where did you first meet Alyssa?
At work in my inbox.
In your inbox? Oh, she slid in the DMs.
She skipped that part.
Oh, what were you doing in his inbox? What did you message him?
He is a liar.
And that's my daughter, our older daughter.
Oh, when was the first time?
Just
He
laughing.
saw me doing my job, and he saw that I was taken at the time, so he was butthurt.
True. Thank you.
Oh,
But they
okay.
both got at work, ladies and gentlemen. Should we give it to them?
Yeah.
Don't be butthurt, because look who won at the end. You got the girls. You had Jeremy Sheryl, that's what I said. I just said your name in French. Sheryl, when and where did you first meet Jeremy?
At a church wedding.
At a church wedding. Oh, nice. Who was getting married?
His boss was marrying my cousin.
His boss was marrying your cousin. It just sounds like a Jerry Springer. Jeremy, when and where did you first meet Sheryl?
Same thing, wedding in Houston is what I wrote.
You were a wedding?
Yeah.
Wedding in Houston. They both got wedding in Houston, ladies and gentlemen. Should we give it to them?
Yeah.
Mom and Papa. Let me tell you, 51 years you had to think back. When and where did you first meet my Papa?
Leon's Drive-In,
Leon's Drive-In.
1967, where I worked.
1967 when you worked at. Oh. How did he approach this? Did he just come in to you? Did he just, what did he?
No, I pulled my apron strings and all my tips went flying.
Wow. She said her tips, not her tips. That is so more. Oh Lord. Papa, when and where did you first meet my meat mom?
Leon's Drive-In in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, back in 66, 67.
And is it true that you pulled her apron and her money went everywhere?
Yes, I did.
And did you give her some of the money back?
No, my buddies and I picked it all up.
And then you slid your number to her?
No.
Oh, what happened? You picked it up, you gave her the money, and then?
Drove home.
Just drove home? You didn't even care about talking to her anymore, or you drove her home?
Well, I kept coming back week after week and ordering a hot fudge sundae.
You got more than a hot fudge sundae. It's a match, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, okay?
It's a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and so if you want to see the entire Love and Marriage, because it gets real raunchy, and the person that you hear laughing and all of that, that's our oldest daughter, Wendy. She usually goes on cruises with us, and she was there videotaping it and commentating. You know, you'll even hear, "Oh, y'all nasty."
Yep.
But if you want to watch all of it, it's on my community tab. It's on both of our Facebook pages, and well as Go Live Together. So you can catch it anywhere, because we just posted it everywhere because of Marsha and Kurt.
Yep.
Okay. Now, go ahead and do what you got to do.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are we're 2/3 of your morning team here. I'm
Eddie's
Jeremy.
at the hospital.
This is Cheryl. Eddie is getting seen by the doctor right now because we know that is important.
Yes.
And we'll be looking forward to his phone call after the show to see what's going on and to see what the deal is. Welcome in hashtag Team Replay. If you are here for that reason, leave us a hashtag replay in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined us on the morning live stream, good morning and welcome in PK Adventure Travels, who has left us a donation of fresh fruit in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good morning.
Next up in the chat is Life with Tanisha RN with the list of the day of the day. She says, good morning. Happy National Superhero Day.
I love that.
Global Pay It Forward Day.
I like that.
National Bravehearts Day.
Not sure what that is.
National Blueberry Pie Day.
Oh, Hannah would love that.
And National Great Poetry Reading Day.
I love poetry. I am.
Happy Monday.
Love it. Happy Monday to everyone.
Absolutely. Ooh, look. June gave us some coffee. 2 cups of Joe. Look at this. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. Najima Brown has made it in. Thank you.
Good morning.
Oh, look who made it back. Cruise
Oh,
Nuts
my
has made it in.
These nuts?
Yes, these nuts are
we wore
back in
our
the
hats
house.
twice on the show since you've been
Yeah,
gone.
we did. And since you guys are back, what I'm going to do is we're going to dedicate this episode to Cruise Nuts and wear my
These
hat.
nuts?
Oh, wait. Okay. And check this out. Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy.
Yep.
Good morning.
Yeah, no Eddie today, Mike. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
He had to go back to the doctor
Yeah.
to get some more test updates,
Mhm.
and Alice is with him this morning.
Yes. Oh, snap. Hey, friend. Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more has made it
Good
to the show.
morning.
Thank you so
And
much for
welcome.
coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Cruise
Good
and
morning.
Travel discussion.
Yes.
And we've been to a whole lot of live streams this weekend. Oh my God. With aside from all of the helping hands for cruising stuff that was going on this weekend, there were many, many, many lives happening. And we were just everywhere.
Ross from OCV. I've never seen him.
Yeah, he came
as
on a lot
much
of times.
on YouTube. He came on a
He
lot.
did. Yep. Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello.
Oh,
Welcome
she
in.
had the bachelorette party, and Chloe was so cute.
That's what's up. Let's see who else has made it in here. Yep. Big Brawl. And all of them are on the do not sell list for Carnival. Now, here's a question.
24 people.
Here's a question. Rob asked this question, and it's very, it's Rob be asking those questions that get my mind going too.
He
Now,
doesn't get my mind going.
whenever you have a snafu at the airport, they put you on the national do not fly list. Like you can't go nowhere, right? He asked the question, what if cruise lines did the same thing? If they put you on the do not sail list on one cruise line, should that information be at least shared with the other cruise line? That way they know who they're working with. That way they know who they're dealing with.
Marsha said the same
I
thing
agree.
this morning.
I tend to agree. If you're going to cause a fight or start a fight or participate in a fight on one cruise line, what's to stop you from doing it on another? I agree with that. It should be, considering that this is federal stuff that we're dealing with here, federal, not state. It should be the same. It should not be where it's one company against another, because we're all in the same industry. We're trying to have a good cruise without watching people fight.
And your kids be all standing
football games are on, not boxing matches. So that's what it is. I agree. I tend to agree. If you're going to be violent at home. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello. It's party time. Captain Billy J Travels has made it in. The real captain is here. Good morning. And let's see. Ooh, look, hashtag conscious raid. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, stop. I have such a problem on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays looking for you all. I looked for Sea Leg Journeys. There was no thumbnail. And because Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, he's up. And I can't find you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My mind doesn't tell me, okay, go, because I did it one Monday or Wednesday, I can't remember, trying to locate where you all are live at. This is just a suggestion for people my age. If you could put the thumbnail up for all 3 channels, so I can just go, because I went to Sea Leg Journeys, no thumbnail, I'm gonna tell you. But if you could just put a thumbnail up, that would make it easier for people like me to find you, it would be wonderful. Okay, go.
Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good morning.
She had fun this weekend. She was at her.
Oh, look, they come better as a pair. Tracy, the other cruise nut, has made it in. Good morning,
y'all.
And
I'm
look,
glad y'all are
they're
back.
laughing at your Kane story.
Oh.
Cheryl Kane. Yep. she uses that cane to hold elevator doors open as we're walking forward and the elevator's closing. She'll just stick it out there
and say, "Hold on."
Yep.
I've got a
Oh, look,
device.
it's election day in Canada. They're selecting the next
Prime
prime minister.
Minister,
Nice.
yes.
Well, be led.
Mhm.
Be led. Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Will
Welcome
G.
in.
Jen.coin.
Poker Culture has made it in. Good morning.
Yes, good
Having
morning.
to cover another class this morning, so I'm lurking in the chat. That's
Good.
the Doggle Hunt. Thank you. We like lurkers.
We like lurkers.
We love lurkers. Cruising on the high seas
Go to work.
and working has made it in and chatting. Good morning. Welcome in. And let's see. Foodie says you can push the emergency button.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. There are protections.
And I don't even know how the people got to that man, but it doesn't even.
Yeah, I see. I had an issue with this too, June. Don't tell them your room.
They will drive you crazy.
They'll be the same kids. Whenever the parents leave, they're gonna run around the ship and come to the door and cause more mayhem.
Oh no, they're not gonna cause more mayhem.
At that point, you might have to use that cane as a weapon.
No, I'm gonna use something
because these kids are killing people. These kids are. You can't bring it. It's on the do not bring list.
No, but they don't know because our granddaughter has one that looks like a cell phone.
Okay. Well, that'll lead to a permanent ban. I'm just saying. Jen.Cohen, hello. We see a lot of you too.
Yes.
Yes. Jen was all over the place.
And they had a helping
hands for cruising
last night with the board, and Jeremy said, "Are they doing a board meeting on YouTube?" I said, "Yes, it's all everybody."
Oh yeah, this one right here. Look, we were all on 2.0. And controversial cruising remind me of this. Do you want to talk about an almost fight? Tell them about the Paradise, Miss Cheryl, whenever you ran into Eddie and Alice's rescue with your cane at the Love and Marriage show.
Oh, see, wait.
Yeah, seriously. Alice showed her Brooklyn side on this. Oh my God, that was impressive.
Hold everything and help me get up.
Yeah.
And let
she
me
had
go
her
over
cane
here
and roll it,
and help Alice because somebody's all up in her face.
Mm-hmm.
And let me do this thing.
Yes.
You don't want to try.
I remember that
I
too.
will have your back, y'all.
Look. He thought Cheryl was Rocky for a second. Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Yes,
it was. That really happened.
That's not a Scott makeup. Well, Scott really don't make up stories. He just make them funny.
Mm-hmm.
But that really did happen.
It did. Foodie says federal fines for port altercations. Well,
you better believe it.
Because
they said it. They said they arrested some people as well as it's in the news.
Look, Antoinette, that video made me sick. I'm so tired of the foolishness. Yeah,
I am too. But you know what? I put out what's the guy named Ship Life?
Mm-hmm.
He put out a video a couple of years back and talked to people,
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, well, hey, it's not just men fighting, it's women. So what did I do? I piggybacked on him on a Saturday morning, and I talked from here to there. And I had my
you use the mom eyes?
I did.
Oh, okay.
And then I got up close to the thing because these are my people that's doing this mess. I'm tired of it. I am so tired of it.
Life with Lucia and Glenn has made it in. Hello.
Oh, girl.
Welcome in.
The breaking news was something that happened debarking off of the
debarkation fight.
And we got a video.
Oh, here we go. There's a total. Congratulations to Helping Hands for Cruising for raising $4,500 over the weekend for Dreams in Motion Cruise-a-thon. Congratulations. There's some balloons for everybody who participated. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, it was a pop-up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
well, you know what? This is what happened.
I'm
going to tell you what happened on this thing right here.
Yeah.
And why it was a pop-up. We were talking to Rob, as always. We were talking to him, and I said, Rob, let's just go live and let people see what's going on in our perspective.
I had to whoop a show into shape in less than 10 minutes, y'all.
Yes.
Woo! They challenging me over here, but hey, we do this every day. So this is what we do, you know. Embarkation Nation says outside of Chloe's life, there isn't anything important enough to be banned from a cruise ship for life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious.
I'm
hey, you
telling
can keep that, you can keep all that violence pushing with me. I'm not participating.
Okay, Jennifer. I'm gonna talk to Jennifer because she's a parent with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Elijah has DMDD and ADHD.
Yep.
DMDD is more. He tends to pop off violently without any
provocation.
So
he just gets
on
mad.
The first cruise, we got the sensory bag that all cruise lines have for him because of the noise and all of this. But that doesn't stop him from doing things violently in the kids club. Like
first day, first cruise, first time in the kids club, he's swinging around some kind of necklace or beads or something, hits a little girl.
And we got talked to.
Yeah.
Then on the getaway, we just got off the getaway.
Yep. Tried it again.
He was and it's a very calming cruise. It's no loud music like Carnival or whatever. Well, he had a violent outburst all one evening.
Yep.
So when you don't see Elijah and he's at the babysitter when we're on a cruise with Hannah.
That's why.
And people ask, well, why don't you bring?
Because of a story that you may remember a couple of weeks ago, the 9-year-old little boy having a permanent ban for tearing up a video game machine. We got a 9-year-old violent little boy too. And we're not going to be banned. We're not going to be banned.
We're not going to take
therefore
that.
He's not
and see, we didn't even know about the story.
Right.
When we were taken, because it's just happened, the little boy. We're not going to do that. Elijah has violent tendencies. And he's on a special bus. It's a lot going on with Elijah. So when you don't see him, don't blame us for not bringing him.
Right.
And we're only bringing Hannah. It's because we can't. He can't take it. Not even on a little ship. I mean, not a little ship, a quad ship. Especially not a big ship. We had to call the people yesterday to come to the house, and they got here doing our live stream. So I was up and down, you know. And he was doing most of the show because I was in.
And while we're talking about the fighting, I like what June said right here. Does anybody know the condition of the person that was beaten? Because he had 4 people kicking him at the same time on the ground. Won't nobody talk about that? Nobody talks about that because of fighting.
But even if they did take the wrong luggage, because they were fighting, the luggage went everywhere. So you have to go and get your luggage. I don't know what happens in a situation like that. Because to be honest, I've never seen a fight on the cruise ship. As long as I've been cruising.
Cruising with Calandra has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. And okay, hang on. Oh, look, Crooked Peach has made it back. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful.
I saw you with that big old pile of work that you had.
Right.
I saw that. She said it's time to mulch. It's mulch time. It's work time. And that's what Crooked Peach has been up to. Be sure to get over to her channel too. That's all. Oh, look, D9 has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
Good morning.
You know, he has a super supportive audience as well. And his
and good music. I watched him last night a couple of times over the weekend.
I go to D9 show to enjoy some good retro games. He plays like Tetris and old school 8-bit baseball.
When he was playing Tetris. this week.
Yep, he was doing baseball this weekend, and then he has like really lo-fi beats or low-key beats that you could just chill and vibe out to. And I use it for my knitting as well. Whenever I'm knitting a hat, I like to listen to D9's beats. He makes the beats and then plays them, and then just plays old school retro games. Get over to his channel, connect with the people that are in there. Good people.
Yeah.
Yep.
For real.
And
Little Miss Gothic.
I know, right? Little Miss Goth. Yeah. I mean that's Rob's idea. It should be on the do not sail list for all cruise lines.
Yeah, that's what Rob asked him yesterday, or over the weekend. But I don't understand. Seemed like Carnival will pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Royal Caribbean, these people did a bad thing on our ship, and we've banned them. Will you ban them as well?"
Oh, okay. Controversial Cruising says, should I text you the night before, Miss Cheryl?
Yes.
Yeah. Give us a link. Yep. Oh, okay. I can send a Sunday reminder text to our group. Next week is me. LOL.
Okay.
That'll good.
I'm gonna have to be real hyped.
Oh, it's a premiere. Okay. I wish we could, Miss Lovely Cheryl. It's a premiere, not a live show, so we can't do that. But let me put my mind around promoting it each week so everyone knows. Good feedback. Thank you, Cheryl.
Oh, you will.
Absolutely. Yeah. You'll double your views almost if you put it out there, if you share it. Yoda's Bliss Life. Hello. Welcome in. Yep. And Kathy and Brian from Travel Cake Trips have made it in, driving and listening.
Oh, and I'm waving while you're driving, so I'm putting my hand down because I can understand driving and listening.
Right.
But I still
hashtag wait. Yep. Cheryl was about to whoop some. Yep. Absolutely.
I will have your back.
Crooked Peach says, if somebody feels like they need to fight somebody, I feel like they really need a state to calm their butts down. Sometimes, and look, Cruise Nuts, sometimes you've got to be ghetto. LOL. Oh, look. Oh, snap. Look who made it back. Masha from Mayhem and Miracles. We caught her live this weekend too. I'm telling you, so pretty. We was all over the place.
Yes, and let me tell you, she had this pretty black dress on, y'all. Y'all know I like to have my shoulders out, you know, cut out, she had that on this weekend. Oh my God.
Nice. Very nice makeup and everything.
Yes, she looked cute this weekend.
Whatever floats your boat has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Angie.
And look, Masha said, love those nails.
Oh, thank you. And she looked
pretty. Chloe's mama. Look at here. I did get mouthy with a lady in the elevator for shoving her way in a crowded elevator on debarkation day and putting her bag on Chloe's stroller on the Vista. I didn't fight, but closest I have come.
You know what? And I know
Andrew, on the stroller.
I'm trying to tell you.
Woo!
I know Andrew had to hold back because there was.
Oh my God! Yes, Savage Batman has made it in. Good morning.
Oh, you know what? He had something. He had a game out. I saw it on YouTube, but I can't remember what the name of the game was.
Texas Cruiser has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in.
Good morning.
Yep. Here we go.
Good morning.
Embarkation Daisy says parents know their kids best and what situations are going to be best for them. It really shouldn't be for anyone else to judge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, okay. Vangie Robertson has made it in. Hello. Welcome in. And she said, I read a comment from someone who said they were on that same cruise. They said the fight began on the ship sometime during the cruise on the basketball court. I cannot verify, however. Wow.
Oh, but you know what? Even if you lost by 2 points or you just really got beat down, it's still no time to fight on a ship.
Right. Ma'am and Miracle says, what kind of security is on a ship?
People like us. They just get a job and security.
That's the best I could tell you. It's observe and report type of situation. It's not really
no
get
CIA
involved
or FBI or any
nothing
of
like
those,
that. Yeah,
like that.
These are not former special forces people that are security on the ship.
I could be a security guard
regular
if I
people.
could walk without a rollator.
I know, right? Okay.
Stop being
Oh,
silly.
look, Foodie said there's a new GTA game out. Nice.
Mm.
Grand Theft Auto. That'll work. And we are down at the bottom of the chat, so we will get into the show. It is now time for Sail and Save, just as soon as I find the opener.
Okay, while you finding that, Eddie is at the doctor's. That's where Eddie is. He and Alice. Alice is going in an hour later this morning to her job. Well, her job is where Eddie is at the doctor's at. So Eddie will be here tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, go.
This edition of Sail and Save is coming from our
Front door
favorite cruise line here.
Yeah, but NCL
Carnival. NCL has definitely slid into our number one spot so far. So we're
waiting on MSC.
I think Princess is going to be your favorite because all the bougie stuff we got coming up. Oh my God. Anyway, Carnival has a sale going on right now. Cruise into limited time savings. Cruises from $89 per person per day. And the sale ends April 30th. So be sure to get into your favorite travel advisor or your Carnival PVP and make your cruising arrangements today, as this sale will not last.
Y'all, let me tell you, I watched how we cruise. Like we said, we watch a lot of people on the weekend on the TV. But how we cruise, Julie and Brian are going on an anniversary cruise. They're flying to Rome, and they're going to several wonderful ports. And then they're going to be debarking from Barcelona.
Look, Masha wants to be security on the ship.
Okay, see,
I could be one.
Masha, I could be one. All I got to do is if they let me roll my rollator around while I'm taking care
security.
Of business. Yeah, while I'm taking care of business.
Embarkation Days said Andrew showed great restraint. Honestly, out of the two of us, you want me, not Andrew, to say anything. Andrew can pull out that Gemini spirit real quick.
See, my mom was a Gemini.
The Savage Batman says GTA 6 won't come out till like September or October. Okay, we'll be looking forward to.
And for all the gamers in the chat, Kayla Boo, KAYLABOO. She sometimes comes in our chat. She's a gamer as well, and she has a lot of following as well.
And we are again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Baby to do the cruise news.
Well, now, you know how I pack. Everybody knows how I pack. I've done the mass mayhem and all of this several times. And this time for the MSC Seascape that we're going on in 197 days or so. 194, whatever. I've not showed you all that other than a picture of Jeremy going back in the bags on my community tab. Well, this lady, which I don't believe, I'm not going to believe this. I've cruised for 14 days with just a carry-on. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You can't. When it comes to packing for a cruise, it's easy to feel like you need 3 suitcases. I need 4 or 5 just to cover the what-if scenarios, because I believe in the what-if scenarios, because I was around when the Triumph, was stuck at sea, and these people had feces and all this other stuff, and no clothes and no
way to do laundry,
no closed up shoes to walk around the ship and all of this. I was around during that time. I still pack as if I'm going on the Triumph that was stuck out at sea. Okay. You can't tell me to downsize my packing. You can't do it. I'm not going to tell anybody how to pack. Pack for what you feel is necessary in your life.
Right.
Because in my life, I pack for the what ifs. What if I'm stuck at sea, just floating around with no direction until we get help? No, I'm not going to do that. So this lady says she can go on a 14-day cruise with a carry-on. And it's a carry-on. When
it's a carry-on plus the little bag that slips on or attaches to the handle of the carry-on as well.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of mix matched things with her outfits and stuff like that. Baby has to have if it's a 14-day cruise, it's going to be 28 total outfits. It's double.
It's double.
You got a morning, you got one for the day, one for the night, one for the day, one for the night, completely without ever repeating.
And shoes
anything.
to match.
And shoes to match and sunglasses to match. All of that plus, socks, drawers, and stuff to sleep in, and all of your necessities.
Yeah.
So that's the way it
goes. Yeah. Oh my God. Scam targets cruisers through popular cruise director. The popular cruise director is Kendall Fire.
Was that hot mama that Eddie keep on talking about?
That's the hot mama that Eddie keep talking about.
All right.
And they're lying to you. Please never fall for any of these people. I have not and will not ever ask you to buy a package, promise special treatment or tours, or give you access to premier content for a cost. If you are ever reached out to or by anyone from Kendall Fire's team or Kendall's handler, they are lying to you.
Yep. So apparently somebody spammed the Facebook page or Instagram account or something, started reaching out to people. They're charging people money for some kind of package or something, and she reached out to her real fans and followers and said that this is a scam. So be careful whenever you see anything requesting money. You always want to put up your red flags.
Yeah.
And let's see, I believe there is another one.
But you should go on to your what is it called? I know Scott tells me this. I listen to this every morning, and I should know what next. But I know.
Here's another one. It says cruise guests lose balcony access unexpectedly for maintenance. And it says, if there's one thing I've learned through my years of cruising, it is to always expect the unexpected and be ready to roll with the punches. For example, it is not uncommon for itineraries to change at the last minute due to inclement weather.
Right.
But what some passengers may not realize, especially if they're newer to cruising, is that booking a stateroom with a private balcony does not always guarantee balcony access for the duration of the sailing. It says they received a notice, and we've received these notices before. Balcony cleaning tomorrow, whatever. But this one right here, it says we received a notice yesterday saying our blinds need to be closed and our balcony is off limits until they complete routine maintenance. I don't know how long it will take yet, but a woman a few cabins down said hers was out of bounds for 3 days for painting. So I'm expecting the same. Yep. So 3 days.
You know what I would do? This is what I would do. This is just me. Y'all know I'm kind of kooky. I would just open up the blinds and walk around nude.
Oh my God. No. Okay. So
I would make that maintenance guy or engineer person just lose all blindness, to go blind.
That's not right.
Go blind.
That's not right. Wait a minute. Okay. Embarkation Nation said if it helps, NCL is still Andrew's favorite, but MSC is now his second. He deducted a few points for the food because NCL is still better food for him. Hey, I agree. NCL's food is phenomenal. I love awesome. NCL's food.
It's awesome.
Scotty J Travels has made it in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. We got your whoop, whoop for you. You don't even got to say it. Here we go. Savage Batman. That was slated for anyway September and October this year, 2025.
Mhm.
Yep. Rosalie James has made it in. Hello.
Good
Welcome
morning.
in.
I subscribed to her.
Yeah, we got the ads working and everything. Oh, look at this. Texas Cruiser says, I sailed Triumph 2 weeks before she broke down across the Gulf. I had a feeling then that she had a problem. And see, whenever our toilet backs up or anything happens with the toilet, I get nervous. I'm like, oh my God, please tell me this is not going to be the same thing.
Well, Texas Cruiser, you've been cruising just as long as I have then, because the Triumph taught me a lesson. Don't just pack for the number of days or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Pack for what ifs.
Yep. And Embarkation Nation says, yes, sure. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we could take less, but for me, it's better for me mentally to know that I'm prepared, especially traveling with kids.
That's right. Traveling with kids.
Oh, and look, Foodie's on your wavelength here.
Okay.
I pack extra Temu sundresses.
Girl, you should see my sundresses for 4.0.
Oh, look at this. Texas Cruiser. I was on the breeze during Hurricane Harvey. The port of Galveston was shut down for over a week. Our 7-day cruise became 13-day cruise. That was a wild cruise.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Y'all better listen to Texas Cruiser and me and Jennifer.
Yep.
Y'all listen to us. You never know what's going to happen out there on the deep blue seas.
Mm-hmm. Kathy and Brian, have a great day. Thank you so much for coming in, and have a great day at work. Cheryl, you're wild. Oh my God. It's just terrible. Oh yeah, Scotty went live the other day. So loved it, Scotty. That'll work.
Oh, guess who went live over the weekend, guys? Sit down so you won't fall down. Anthony on the Move.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Foodie says, Cheryl, you need to do a Temu channel.
You know what?
And she'll do it with you.
Okay.
They want to do the shopping thing. Oh, look, the Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Bud.
Welcome in. And moving on with the show, let's see.
You didn't get the list.
There's a visitor. Oh, no, I can get it.
Okay.
There's a visitor that we have in town today, and is none other than the Mariner of the Seas is out here, and that same moped is right there. It's been there for weeks.
I think he's
he might be standing on that boat right there. I don't know. But
just like the guy who was out here in the back.
We ain't checked that camera in a hot minute. He's still there. Wow. Okay. Well, that dog will hunt. So if you are scheduled on this ship today and you are sailing away without us, first of all, shame on you, and have a great cruise. But we are waking up to 77 degrees with 90% humidity, 16-mile-an-hour winds, and partly cloudy. Your sail away forecast is as follows: 80 degrees with 82% humidity, 20% precipitation, 19-mile-an-hour winds, and light rain. So it might be raining by the time you pull out of town here. Have a great cruise, and we will see you when you get back. So where are all of our ships? This list keeps getting shorter and shorter. Check this out. The Carnival Breeze is in Progresso. The Dream and the Harmony are both at sea, and the Mariner's here.
There is a Carnival Jubilee.
I know there's a Jubilee, but it's no longer on the list. It hasn't made this list in forever. But here it is, right here in the middle of the Gulf. Okay. So that'll work. And let me see. Oh, yeah. There is a news story that we want to share with you. It's coming from American Airlines. And, those little portable charger batteries that we all have and everything?
The ones that you can either...
Yeah, you snap onto the back of your phone or plug your phone into. Well, there was a fire in the
overhead,
in the down low, so they're asking you to pack it in your carry-on. You can't. One of them just blew up, and it caused a small fire on the airplane. So you have to put them in your carry-on now, and can no longer put it in your checked luggage. So that's a traveling update we wanted to share with y'all. And let's see who else.
Oh, people would go broke looking at me shop on Temu. Oh man, I'd be doing like $400 at a time.
Embarkation Nation says Carnival Triumph was the first cruise in 2003, back when it sailed out of Miami. Nice. Oh, okay. Life with Tanisha enjoyed listening to the show. Flight in the morning is at the start of the show. Training days, Wednesdays and Thursdays, but work hard to check in to give the days. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great state of Alabama. Journeys with June and Brady says our first cruise was on Carnival Ecstasy in '96 out of Miami. Nice. Yep. And she says, have a great Life with Tanisha says, have a great day. Pretty please on purpose.
Of course.
Thank you. Yes, and have an amazing day. Absolutely.
You too.
So I know that there are a lot of great creators here in the chat, and I know that Eddie has provided us a list right here, in which I have not pulled up prior to the show. I'm telling you, man, this weekend or yesterday was just
it went. Oh man, we were.
It was just bad. I lost.
If
sleep.
You know, we had to call a doctor to come in on a Sunday to come see Elijah at home.
Yeah, it got bad.
It was bad.
It did. Okay, so let's see. There are a lot of great creators here in the chat, but there are some that are coming on today on YouTube, and here is the list. All right. So for Monday, April 28th, here are some of the channels that will be on live today. This morning began bright and early with Can't Stop Walking, but Love Mowing and Cruising.
And thank you for coming to the show yesterday.
Absolutely. And remember, all of these times are Eastern. At 7 a.m., Coastal Water was on live. 7:15, Morning Quickie with Eddie Lugo Studios. 8 a.m. was Daily Coffee Talk with CME Traveling. At 8:30, Controversial Cruising, Sea Lake Journeys, and Elise's Adventures in Cruising. At 9 a.m. is Go Live Together with us and Eddie. And then at 10 a.m., Foodie Time with Foodie's Vacations and Any Fin Is Possible go live. At 1 p.m., Mona Did What? So in Chat Monday Live. At 6 p.m., Coca Culture Orlando Shenanigans has a premiere. At 6:30 p.m., The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla Forest G premiere. At 7 o'clock p.m., The Cruise Nuts RCCL Jewel of the Seas drone premiere. Wow. We want to check that out. 8 p.m., Sandster's Travels Queen Mary Ship Tour.
Oh my God, you better stop at Shandster. Oh my God.
Along with Event Yours, The Deets YT Streets live show. And closing out the night at 9 p.m. is Jules Vlog from the Philippines AM Live and Grandma's House Trivia Night and Call Me V 25 series live. Changes to schedule may occur after posting. So just be aware of this. And yeah, we will see you in somebody's
Keep those
chat.
Notifications on.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Savage Batman. I may go live today. And yeah, I was not prepared.
I got my
at all.
Notifications on.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Texas Cruiser had a battery pack blow up and caught our MKS on fire while parked on the Strand a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
It's that hard.
That's rough. And let me see. I believe that will do it.
Yes, go over and get on Foodies.
Hang on, let me get her link together for y'all. That way you could just go raid her channel. And let me see. Foodies Vacations is in here somewhere. Maybe she ain't hit live yet. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why, but I have to do a channel search every time I do this. But okay, yeah, here she is. Hang on. Yep. Okay.
So, I like her background.
Oh, and congratulations on 700 subscribers. Look at her.
Right.
Look at her.
She was hustling over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
She did even a HH4C fundraiser.
Nice. Yep. So here's Vicky's link. Go ahead and go over there. Let her know that you're coming from a hashtag GLT raid. And like Dajuba Brown says,
Have a great day, everyone.
yes, y'all take care of each other. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, from all of us over here at Go Live Together, we love you. Good morning and have a great day on purpose.
Good morning.
Bye.